Yeah. There we go. Back. The boys returned. Make sure all my stuff works. Hold on. Alright, go. Alright, go. There we go. Hope the algorithm remembers me. It's been a week. Figured I'd do a little short stream. I got the Nürburgring backwards. That's gonna be fun. Sports World YouTube, so I can't do no music, but gonna make do. Might find a playlist eventually. Yeah. Tommy got 4 stars. Starts. $10 perfect. Change my tires real quick. I know y'all can't see the timer, but it's gonna be like, hold on, let me get that for you. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. If you're new to that stream, hit the like button, please. Hit that follow button. Good to be back. I do Gran Turismo, do iRacing sometimes, but iRacing's kind of weird. It's gonna be a little short stream. We're gonna be playing the Nürburgring. Let's hit you guys in the time trial real quick. Probably should have enough time to finish a lap. Make sure everything's good on my setup and swap imports. Screen might black out. Nope. Okay. Let's get it. I'm not using VR today, so you guys should be able to see. Let me check that real quick. You guys can't see the laps right now, but you'll be able to see it when we're racing. There's a timer. So it's pretty straightforward. Alright. Get in. Welcome in, guys. 21 viewers. That's awesome. Hit that like button before you go, since if you're passing through, and if not, stick around a while. It's gonna be the Nürburgring 24-hour layout, but backwards. Kind of crazy. Like a complete foreign track for some reason when it's backwards. What I've learned is it's kind of safe to just kind of stay in the back of the pack when it starts, because everyone's gonna crash. And if you get caught up in that, you're just gonna be playing bumper cars. So, oh, let me show off my livery here. So this isn't fully my livery, but I did take a livery of Verstappen's AMG and make some changes to it. One of my favorite changes is obviously that it's gold, and then you guys can't really see it, but on the top of the car is the Max Verstappen logo. And then there were some other changes I wanted to make, but I haven't been able to make them yet. Ooh, grass. So I'm gonna work on it as I go. But I kind of just wanted to take my favorite car in the game and put a little personal side. Back in the curves right here are really hard. Guys, in case you're just coming in, the name of this game is Gran Turismo 7. My favorite racing game by far. Is only on PS5. And it has native VR. So if you have a PSVR 2, you can play this. There's that turn I'm talking about. Comes out of nowhere. But if you have a PS5 and a PSVR 2, you can plug that PSVR in and just play this full cockpit view VR. Seems like you're in the car. It's stunning. As far as my equipment, I've got a Logitech G29 wheel, Logitech RS racing pedals with the adapter because it's got to go into the wheel. And anything else we're saying? Oh, I've got a 16:9 32-inch monitor because it can't do ultra wide. Little info for you guys. Oh, and my assists are completely off except for traction control on number 1 and ABS on weak. But right now default because durable. A little bit of a backstory into what I'm working with. Anything else? Oh yeah, I've been at this for about going on 6 months now. I've been taking a little break from doing this streaming. I feel like it's time to lock back in. Yeah, let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. Oh, I forgot the most important thing of all. I'm currently rated number 1 in the manufacturer's fishing cup in New York. Well, I'm tied for number 1 now. But still, I'm ranked number 1. I've been number 1 since like week 2. So that's pretty cool. Number 1 in New York, number 1 in my hometown. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a good driver, but I know how to take the opportunity when I see it. I'm really proud of myself on that. Oh, there's that second one that comes out of nowhere. Problem with this is it wouldn't come out of nowhere if you're coming from the right way. But here it's just like you don't expect to turn. If I can make up some time on the curves. Getting into the really hard part of the circuit now, especially when it's backwards. This is way easier for me to handle when it's like. If I'm correct, there's probably like 40 turns in this part of the track alone. Like bare minimum. A lot of places to myself. Another thing I'm going to be doing on my streams is something I'm going to call the Apex Trials, in which I'm going to be trying to conquer 3 challenges given to me by the leader of Apex Motorsports that I can join the group. That'll be coming up in the future. I also think I'm going to try and stream the Manufacturers Cup this weekend. So that's something new. Anyway, I mean, regardless, I'm definitely going to be streaming this a lot and recording as well. I don't want to put stuff on TikTok. We should be able to finish this run. I think. I feel like we're doing better on this one. Last one was kind of just a last minute to not be in the back of the pack, which ended up working against me for the first time. But yeah, we're about to get onto the Grand Prix part of the track, and that should be way easier to handle. So my audio is very delayed right now, so it sounds like it's still accelerating and braking. I hope that's not on the stream. times. Unless you get onto the Grand Prix part right about now, you might not have enough time. Which would kind of suck. This is a pretty fun one. If I was just doing the Nordschleife part, I would actually be a generational time for me. I'm really proud of it. See how quickly we can blitz through all of this. We'll get into the 1 lap sprint race, which is the only thing I like about this. It's a 1 lap race, even though it's probably about the same timing as, or way less timing, honestly. Even though it's probably around the same timing as a normal daily race, it feels shorter because it's a 1 lap sprint. But there's no room for mistakes. When people start off in the front, I can just ease my way through and then take advantage of it. So, I should be able to finish this one. I don't mess up in the turns. 59 seconds. Give me race. Want to get through these last few turns a bit faster, like the timing. Once you get that straight, just gotta hope. Right. Now it's up to time. So let's focusing it down this straight, bank this time. I really would like it. Have another turn. But there we. Oh, there goes the turn. Yet again, makes no sense, but it's backwards. So we lost that really great time. I'm sure I'll get it back in the future. I don't think it would have made it anyway. Now the race. See who got the other Mercedes people. Yep, we got 1. 2 actually. And of course we have a bunch of 911 GT3Rs. And then any standouts? A Super. Interesting. And then of course a Citroen. I actually love the Citroen, but I cannot see the right side of the car. Otherwise, I would use it all. I do think I'm going to switch over to the Italia VR4 Ferrari, though. It isn't as menacing as some other VR4 cars, but I learned to start going off looks and go off comfort, and I love the way it drives, and in VR, I love the way. So, minted place, there's 6 people behind me. Best I can do right now is just not worry about keeping my position, because everyone's gonna crash on that loop area. If you look at your screen, you'll see a loop area, and then all that next to it, everyone's gonna fall apart. I don't want to be punished. Sorry. Also can't keep it. Spin out here. I'm not going to try and take advantage and see it, because a lot of people are going to mess up still, and I'll just get kicked out or push off the track. I'm going to stay behind, even though I could overtake these guys. Let it happen naturally. Who will take him? Now I'm in 6th place. Now, the reason I am commentating this so much is because I know this is going to be a waking nightmare for everyone. You're going to get rammed off the track like so. You're going to have to live with that. Recover as fast as you can. Preferably faster than this. It actually very much annoyed me. Did everything right as you got T-Bags. Or, I don't know what term for it. But the point is that's going to happen. You're going to have to use curves. Get back. Everyone rushing. You're just going to have to use them. Because for some reason, Flippity Digital thought it would be fun to reverse emerge. I'm pretty sure. I feel like this is flexible. I mean, this curve is pretty good. And I did have a warm-up. Looks like it needs no path. I really want to catch up to these guys as fast as I can. I want to kind of spin and sprint up to this curve. Hope it doesn't affect me. It kind of have to. Now it looks like we're inching back up to it. There's going to be quite a few mistakes here, and I'm going to take advantage of these. Hope I don't end this in 14th place. Careful here as well. Come out there. Problem is, daily racing can't really rely on raw speed because everyone, well, let's not lie to ourselves. BOP is completely imbalanced, but for the most part, a lot of people are basically the same speed. So you have to rely on skill, which is hard when the longest track in the game has been flipped upside down. So that's the yellow flag. Up there goes that turn. Comes out of nowhere. It's hard. Try and keep up with this guy. He's going backwards. This guy spun out. We're going to take advantage of that. No pass. So that just messed us up. Now he gets the penalty. Being an idiot. So because of that guy, I got completely separated from the rest of the pack, and now I'm going to be stuck in last place. And there's nothing you can do about it. But hey. We're drifting. Why are we drifting? Oh, the idiot decided to run me off the road. He's in the Porsche, which means he's going to not care about anyone but himself. Maybe I can get the 13th. All that are you doing penalty. This part is where I'm going to use the raw power of the AMG to my advantage. Unless that randomly happens for no reason. Okay, so this is a very, very bad game. But we haven't gotten a penalty. So my sportsmanship rating is safe. Best I can do is chase down 12. Oh, because it ain't. Oh, because of that one guy inside can run me off the way. And there goes P12. Please don't take no half. Oh, they put him behind me. That's one. I gotta figure out if I can pass people off the track. Why isn't the car stopping? That's my question. Damn, it's supposed to be wheels. Yeah, my car is completely messed up right now. Oh! The right hand side of my car is messed up. I see it. Blinking. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen, but the right hand side of my car is blinking and out of control, so apparently the damage is way higher on this. I'm going to the Grand Prix part. Let's see if I can catch up to these guys. We get a last minute chance. So tired of upload. That just so confused. Tire wear is great. Fuel is great. Obviously, it's a one-lap race. Everything else is hot garbage, especially in B class, when no one knows how to drive. People in this race in a crisp 15th place, and we were in 6th place on the first turns. That was one car. Carlos doesn't want to steal. Even be able to finish. Like this. Hope I don't finish kind of messed up. It looks like we're in exactly the same situation as last time, which is kind of hilarious. Where we're running to the finish, and this time I'm prepared for that turn. Can't catch themselves. I don't think we're going to make it. We might make it. Not gonna make it. Fun times. First we get nothing. Let's just off the praise for my sportsmanship rating. It just didn't change, which is kind of crazy. Sure, there's a higher sport. Best I can say is interesting race. Could it be in the game? Absolutely not. Should this layout have been added to the game? pretty much a hard no. I just can't understand what person in their right mind would willingly make the Nürburgring endurance track reverse. It's just kind of sickening, honestly. Yeah. Like I said, this is a short stream. I'm probably not going to be on much longer, but I do want to at least run a time trial on this car to see what it's like. I haven't touched this car. I have to figure out why my sound is so buffy. Interlagos. Can't really see this car look in this perspective. Just a casual. Why are you on sport tires? The least you could do is just have regular tires. I don't like how that made me think that was tough. Or how it sounds like the back of my tire goes spitting out when they're not. Alright, what is tomorrow? Hey, tomorrow I will be back. I'm not ending this yet. Don't run away. Don't run away just yet. But tomorrow, I will definitely be starting on the Apex trials. I think the first one I want to conquer is the Nürburgring, because I love driving on the Nürburgring. But if it proves to be a little too difficult, then I'll just go ahead and do it in order, which means I'll start with Trial Mountain. But I want to see if maybe I can multi-stream TikTok when I do that. I'll have to do a little DIY on my stream setups. But really, this car seems nice, but the sport tires are just ruining it for me. I can't really control sport tires. I don't think anyone likes sport tires anyway. It's kind of just penalties. This is kind of just what I'm figuring out. It's a way to either get your sportsmanship rating up or just kind of test out stuff. Kind of like a casual version of the dairy race. One make, don't have to worry about balance of power. One car might be awesome or it might be stack of garbage. Don't really know how it's here. We can have getting to the point, I'm never touching this garbage car again. Also, I will be doing endurance races. I'll be finding endurance races to participate in. Because I want to get used to driving for a long time. Where does that even put me? Was I good at all? Oh, it didn't even count because I got penalized. Okay. Now, question. Should I run this in big? Should I run this back? Absolutely not. That's gonna be it for me. Like I said before, this is just a little short stream. Make sure all my stuff is working. What I do want to do real quick is show off some of my new cars I invested in. This one is awesome. However, trying to control it is hard because for some reason it doesn't turn. So yes, I achieved the only hypercar in the game. And of course I being a Cadillac because the good thing about this car is it doesn't really have any branding. So, or at least no branding that's highly obvious. So, You can literally just make it look like whatever you want. We'll change those tires out because it say Toyota. Let me double check that real quick. Yep, there is no permanent branding on the car. So because it looks like a typical hypercar from the 2020s, you can make this look like that. Cadillac, of course, or Peugeot hypercar. That's why I like it, but it steers like a boat. That's the best I can tell you, and I don't really know how to fix it. Also, I've got these. I don't know how to use a drift car yet. I just got it, I'm gonna learn it. This is the Italia. As you can see, I went ahead and preemptively put on the Apex Motorsports livery because we all know I'm gonna get an Apex Motorsports eventually. I don't know what it is about this. This is like the one GR4 car I never even looked at twice. But when I use it, it just felt clean. It drove clean, it felt comfortable. The inside is amazing. To see everything. The wheel is like a similar shape to my actual wheel. So the immersion is great in VR. I just like it. I don't know. Not flashy at all, but I just like it. And there's no ugly carpeting inside the car. So, or felt. Then we have... Oh, I've had this issue where I've been selling cars. That was dumb. What else did I get? Oh, we got the Mission X. I love this car. No marks. This car is beautiful. The engine sounds like a freaking jet. Supersonic turbo something starting up. Beautiful on the inside. This is definitely a good fun car. Probably will be a road car for me. 1,300 horsepower. Anything else cool? I did get the back mono, but I have only used it once. Oh, yes. This right here. Chat. This right here. I've become somewhat of an AMG fan in the past few weeks, especially having to use it so much in the Manufacturer's Cup, and I do. This car, man. Look at that engine. This car, man. This car, to quote the words of AMS Dude, this car is like Michelangelo painting the chapel. It's like prime LeBron on the 93, wait. Fraud and clip, thanks for gaming. It's like prime Michael Jordan on a 93 Bulls. It's like the absolute peak of Odell Beckham Jr. There was one car in the entire GT7 games that I could get in real life, including the Vision Gran Turismo. I would have picked this. Despite all the insane, hyper crazy cars in this game, I would do anything on this earth to get my hands on an AMG Black. Especially supercharged. Enough glazing. I also picked up this. Where is it? This bad boy. Listen to this engine. Sounds a little better when you're driving. Sounds way better when you're driving it. I don't know why it sounds like that. The thing sounds like a monster. It is a right-hand driver, which of course is insane for me, but I like the car this much. It's the most underrated GR3 car of all time. If you're looking for a car that is just completely unexpected, but can tear through everything, the BRZ GT300, get it. I think it might be the only GT300 in the game also. So it looks and feels like a GR2 car. You're gonna love that, trust me. Get your hands on it. Besides that, I haven't really gotten anything crazy. Not that I think. I have been messing around with some fun builds like the taxi and the Amazon and of course the Roadster. This has become one of my new favorite cars to just mess around in. Four-wheel drive, definitely the easiest to drive electric car in the game. This feels, it's just not, it really is. Especially in VR. But yeah, that's what I've been working with. So, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys like my cars. Because the race was hard. Tomorrow, hold on, let me put my engine back on. You guys can see that gold again. I really like that I changed this to gold. Let me see if I can get the top of the car now. There we go. So that's the Max Verstappen logo. I put that on. And then I also got rid of some of the sponsors. I decided to leave this side with the sort of sun thing that the bull's in front of. But the other side of the car, I went ahead and took it off, I believe. Can't really see from it. But yeah, I did that. I put the Verstappen.com on the bottom, removed the Red Bull logo and put the Verstappen Racing version. Besides that, I haven't done much, but like I said, I'm definitely going to mess around with it more, make it a little more custom. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, I will be back tomorrow with the Apex Trials. So, have a good one. Remember, all the time, you have to leave space. Peace.